from Lagos State University, Nigeria. I'm Peter Okebukola, Professor of Computer Science Education of Lagos State University, sending greetings to University of Burundi Doctoral School. I have been asked by the director of the school, Professor Juma Shabani, to offer a course on ICT in the doctoral research process from title to thesis. I find this to be a great honor, and I welcome you to the course. I would like to congratulate and appreciate the rector, Professor Gaspard Banyankibona, for the wonderful doctoral school that has been established during his tenure. The rector goes down in history as one of the persons that will have contributed the most to high-level human resource development in Burundi. Now, this course is going to be very enjoyable for us. Us would mean the team of professors that are going to be delivering it from here. From here we mean Lagos State University. I have Professor Benga Kindoju. We have Professor Ari B, and Professor Bile. Together and with a number of our students, we are going to be delivering the course to our friends and colleagues in the doctoral school of the University of Burundi. The overall idea of this course, that's the key objective, is how we can use ICT. This is a modern world, this is a world of ICT. How we can use ICT to deliver the research process in a doctoral school. From when you get the title to when you submit a report to the university and the doctoral thesis is now defended. That is the heart of the matter for this course. I trust that you will enjoy it. We will be using some of our students in Lagos State University as the group for the immediate interaction. But you see, we're going to be having the University of Burundi doctoral students, and I'm told by Professor Shabani that a number of our lecturers will also be part of it, and I'm very delighted. Indeed, a number of lecturers, professors from this university also will want to enroll for the course. So together, we'll learn with our students, and our students can also learn from us. So our first topic, we're going to go into immediately. So enjoy. So we are starting nicely with this course, ICT in the doctoral research process, from title to thesis. We are going to be using a team of Lagos State University students. Lagos State University in Nigeria, one of the best schools in Nigeria, one of the best schools in the world. And I'm going to be using them to interact, as part of the interaction for this course. This course, of course, is meant for the doctoral school of the University of Burundi, where Professor Juma Shabani, a globally renowned UNESCO expert, is the director. So, do you want to say hello to your colleagues and friends in Burundi?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So you can see we're saying hello to you. I hope you're also saying hello back to us. So the first topic for our course is the key elements of the research process in doctoral studies. The key elements in the doctoral research process. So what are the key elements in the research process?
Identification of problem.
The identification of the problem. So the first step is identification of the problem. What's the next step? Yes?
Writing of proposals.
Okay, fine. So you identify the problem and then you want to write a proposal for your supervisor to look at. After writing the proposal, what is the next step?
Collection of data.
Yeah, you write a proposal and then you go ahead to collect your data. You wanted to say something? Yes. Yes.
Methodology.
Okay, methodology. Okay, fine. So methodology, yes, it's nice, but methodology will be a component of the research proposal. The research proposal will define the problem, will define the objectives, will define the methodology, will define how you want to analyze the data, how you want to write the report. So after the methodology, what's next?
Analysis
Yes,
of the data.
analysis of the data. So we want to analyze the data, and then after analyzing data, by the way, we are looking at this first topic is key elements of the research process in doctoral studies. Key elements, meaning that there are several other elements. So when we have analyzed the data that Esther has said, what's the next thing?
Report.
Pardon?
Report. Writing of the report.
Writing of the report. So you have analyzed the data, then you want to write the report. And after writing the report, what else do you do?
Recommendation.
No, the report will include the recommendations, yes. Then your thesis is ready. The report is your thesis. So let us see how we go into details of this topic, key elements of the research process in doctoral studies. Before I go on to give you the details, do you have any questions so far? No questions. I can see Deborah, want to ask a question? As we go along, if you have questions, just let's have them for the Burundi end. So let's go. Now let us begin our first topic. The first topic, as you can see, is key elements of the research process in doctoral studies. And we're going to begin by looking at Burundi. You know, the students from Nigeria were greeting those from Burundi. Now we can see the location of Burundi within the continent of Africa. Nigeria, of course, is here. Let's learn a little bit about Burundi. This is a wonderful, beautiful flag of Burundi. It's landlocked in the African Great Lakes region of East Africa. You have Rwanda to the north, Tanzania to the east and south, and Democratic Republic of the Congo to the west. Now, this information we have derived from Wikipedia. The capital is Bujumbura, a very beautiful very beautiful city. The president is His Excellency Pierre Nkurunziza. The currency, I have quite a few that I brought when I went to Burundi. Burundian franc. Burundi has a population of, estimated by the World Bank in 2016 to be about 11 million. The official language is French and Kirundi. It would have been nice for me to speak French in delivering this course, but as I told Professor Juma Shabani, the director of the doctoral school, the course will be presented in English, and he told me that the students in Burundi can do well with English and French. I'm jealous of them. I wish I could speak English, write English and French like Professor Juma Shabani does. Well, the Nigerian group is mainly English, Anglophone. Now, these are the major provinces, I think. That's what they are called in the beautiful country of Burundi. Now, the rector of the University of Burundi is Dr. Gaspard Banyankibona that I greeted when I started this course. And he's telling us here, I'm sure he will agree with what you will agree with what he has said, that the products, the French version is here, by the way, the products of the University of Burundi should be able to win the Nobel Prize in the near future. I agree with the rector because this doctoral school will be the nursery for producing future Nobel Prize winners. We want to congratulate you again, the rector, Professor Gaspard Banyankibona, for this wonderful effort in running the university. I can see that my friend, Professor Juma Shabani, director of the school, a globally renowned UNESCO expert who is, he stands very tall. He's one of the very few scientists in Africa that is very close to winning the Nobel Prize. And what is he telling us here? Professor Shabani, you can see the French version here. Professor Shabani is telling us that the heights that he attained, as an academic were due to the quality of his research, of my research. That's quoting him. Professor Shabani is one of the most cited scientists. He's a mathematical physicist that I can think about in the whole of Africa. So, thank you, Professor Shabani. Thank you, Monsieur le Recteur. So, what are we going to learn in this lesson number 1? We're going to be sharing knowledge and experience. You know, I didn't say that I will teach, because I know that in this course we have the supervisors of the doctoral students. We also have the doctoral students who have passed through the masters and the undergraduate. At the 2 lower levels, they would have been conducted research. So we're just strengthening our understanding of this. So we're going to share knowledge and experience of what research is. And then we're going to look at the key steps in research while you are conducting your doctoral studies. So let's begin. What is research? That's our first question. Well, since I said that we'll be sharing knowledge and skills, we already have, I'm going to ask the students, I'm sure you cannot give me feedback immediately. These are the students that have registered for the course. There are in total 55 of them. And of course, we have here our boss, Professor Juma Shabani, who is the director of the school. He wants to see how this course runs. You may wish to note that Professor Shabani and I were co-directors of the Virtual Institute for Higher Education in Africa, where we were giving online training to senior academics all over Africa. We trained about 10,000 of them from 2003 to 2005. So Professor Shabani and I have gone a long way. So these are the students. So can I ask you, my dear students, what research is? I'm sure you're going to give me an answer close to what I'm going to share with you now. Well, I'm going to share with you a few definitions. Definitions from 4 people: Smith 2016, Johnson 2017, this mine 2014, and this Brown 2010. You can see that the literature is recent. In other words, the quotes are from scholars over the last, this is 2010, over the last like 8 years. Let's take on Smith 2016. Smith defines research as careful, I'd like you to see the words that I've highlighted here, careful and detailed study into a specific problem, concern, or issue. That's what Smith is saying. Johnson 2017, on the other hand, defines research as a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict, and control the observed phenomenon. Now, in 2014, in one of my studies, I defined research very simply, no big grammar there, as systematic. You can see I've repeated, or rather, systematic is common to Johnson's definition and I. Systematic search for answers to a particular question or problem. So I define research as a systematic search for answers to a particular question or problem. Now, Brown tells us that research can be about anything. It can be about how you drink, what the water does to your body, or about how you breathe, or about how paper is used, anything whatsoever. That's what Brown is telling us. You can research into anything. So as a doctoral student at the University of Burundi, you are free, to look at a problem that is challenging you, that you think is important for the society to solve. There are some, what I call musts, some important things for research. There must be a problem, and that problem must be clearly recognized. Is it about food security in Burundi? Or is it about health? Or is it about education? Or is it about... The problem must be clearly recognized. You recall that we said that research is about systematic inquiry into a particular problem. So you've got to have the problem defined. Then somebody or some people used to say there's nothing new under the sun. Somebody must have done what you want to find a solution to in some form or another. So you have to determine what's already known about the problem and then see where the gaps are between where you want to be and what's already known. And so the next step is for you to fill the gap by collecting information in a scientific and objective manner. I repeat, what are the musts? The problem must be defined. You must know what has been done before. You must identify the gaps and then work towards filling the gaps. The second part of our lesson, number 1, is about key steps. You recall that the first part is what is research, which we have spent some time to look at. And then we're looking at key steps in research. What are the key steps? There are several steps, but I have picked out 6 as key steps. The first one, as we mentioned earlier, that's Professor Shabani coming up here, so you can see Objuma to define the research problem. So, as a doctoral student in the University of Burundi, you go to your step number 1 is to define the research problem, and that would now come up as a result the product of that will be your title. Now, let me tell you about this course. This course is not about telling you about research. It's to tell you and share with you how you can use ICT tools for every step here. How you can use ICTs to define the problem and get your title. How you can use ICT tools to review the work that have already been done in the area. How you can use ICT tools to develop your research plan. How you can use ICT tools to implement the plan, to collect your data, instrumentation, collect the data, analyze the data, and then write up your thesis. How you can use ICT tools for them. So I repeat, step number 1, define the problem. 2, literature review. 3, your proposal. 4, implement your proposal. 5, you analyze your data, and then you write up your thesis. These are the 6 steps. There can be other steps, but we've labeled this one key steps. So what have we learned so far in this lesson? Perhaps at this stage, I would like to call on somebody. The person is the first that I will receive an email from Burundi, University of Burundi Doctoral School. And that person is Yandwi, I'm sorry if I pronounce it not correctly, Yandwi Ramadan. And he acknowledged, dear Professor Peter A. Okebukola, the email has been well received. And what's the email? That's the email that I sent earlier about class starting today, Monday, April 16, and with the names of those who have registered. So, Ramadan, what have we learned in this lesson? It's Ramadan, I'm asking now, what have we learned so far? I'm sure you have been following quite nicely. What have we learned? We have learned that research is systematic. It's a systematic search for answers to a particular problem or a question. And we also learned that there are 6 key steps in the research process that you will undertake as a doctoral student, from the title to the thesis. It now remains for me to thank you for being part of lesson 1 and to let you know that during the course of the week, actually by Wednesday, you're going to have all members of the class, 56 of us, we're going to have a discussion forum on this topic. And then by Friday, we're going to have a short quiz. I'm sure you all are going to get all the marks. Once more, it is bye from me, Peter Okebukola, your facilitator.